This month was a good month, let me tell you. Hey guys, my name is Hannah and it is that time again where I tell you guys about my Ipsy bag and I show you everything that I got. If you like this kind of video, feel free to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I post beauty videos every Monday and Friday, so feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that way you'll be notified whenever I post. So let's go ahead and get into this month's Ipsy. This is what the bag looks like this month. It's kind of a royal blue and has black hearts on it, and I love blue. It's kind of my favorite color, and it has like gold hardware, so I really like this month's bag. The first thing that I'm going to oh, also before I get into it, Ipsy is a monthly subscription bag that is $10 a month, and you get 5 beauty samples. You can fill a profile online, and they usually follow that pretty good. Sometimes you might get things that you don't like, but overall I'd still really highly recommend it. I always look forward to getting my Ipsy every month, so that's just kind of an explanation about what Ipsy is. The first thing that I'm going to use is this little Mary Duminizer. It's from the Balm. I did, like, as you can see, I've completed most of my face. I did set most of my face, except for I didn't set my under eyes and where I'm going to apply highlight. I say that because this is actually a cream product, and you want to put on cream products before you put powder products, usually, just because it's just better that way. So I'll kind of do, it's like a pretty small sample, but I think you can still get kind of a feel for the product. So if you just swatch it here, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see whenever I blend it into my skin, but it's a really pretty color, kind of like a light gold iridescence. So yeah, it's really pretty. I'm just not sure how much I'm going to use this personally because I don't really use cream highlights too much, but if this one is really good, then I mean, I'll use it obviously. But I'm just going to put it where I would highlight, and then I'm just going to blend this in with my ring finger. You could also probably use a brush, but I didn't bring one with me, so we're going to do the ring finger. This is actually, so this is a lot shimmery. Yeah, this is a lot more shimmery. Wow, words are hard. Than I was planning on, but it is pretty, and I think that you can even see that a little bit, right? So I'm gonna put it on the other side so that, you know, my highlight matches. I'd recommend that. This is really pretty. It doesn't have a scent or anything like that. It's kind of a thin consistency. And also, this would probably be a really good product to just put all over the eyes on like easy days if you still kind of want a little bit of a color on your eyes. I'd probably use that this way as well. And also this is really good to travel with. So I'll probably bring this whenever I'm traveling. Overall, I think it's really pretty. I might still put a powder product, like a powder highlight over top to kind of set it, and also just because I really like powder highlights. But this is a really pretty product, so I'd recommend this. So that's the first thing. And then next, I mentioned I did not set my under eyes because I actually got a translucent powder. This is from Ciate London, I believe. And it's the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. Yeah, it's from Ciate London. Let me take off the little tab that comes on it. I should have done this before. A little life hack. Tweezers are the way to remove the little tabs that comes over those type of products. Anyway, I am just going to kind of get some in the lid, and I'm just gonna apply it with this brush. This is what I always apply my under eye powder with. And I really like this size because it's pretty small and impractical to kind of try to set your entire face with this, but it's good for the under eye. And also I am pretty low on my e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder, whatever that's called. So if this is good, it's good that I got this month. I know you won't really be able to tell as much, maybe you can, maybe you can't, whenever I set this, but it is a nice fine powder, and I think I will definitely use this in the future. It's not like, there's nothing bad about it. It doesn't give off, there's nothing bad about it that I can think, and it's really cute package. It actually has like a little bow on top. Like, this is really cute. I also got a little brush this month because, you know, since I updated my beauty profile, you guys, I finally didn't get a mascara this month. Yay. Anyway, this is a really small brush, and it's a lot smaller than what I thought it was going to be, which isn't bad. It's just I wouldn't see this necessarily as a shader brush to like use to apply powder all over your lid. But what I'm going to use it for today, I think it'll be good for the lower lash line and definitely good for smudging out a color. And I'm just going to use this plum shade that I got in the last month's Ipsy bag and just apply a little bit here and put that on my lower lash line. This is why I did not put mascara on my lower lash line yet. Let me hold the mirror. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it kind of gives a little bit more of a dramatic look for applying shadow on the lower lash line because I do have a more precise brush, which obviously kind of does more of a line and imitates more of an eyeliner look, but this is a little bit more dramatic smudge look, so it just kind of depends on what you're looking for, what you want for the day. Yeah, I really like this brush. It's nice and stiff. I definitely will be using this in the future. I always, like, the name of it actually is an eye shader brush, and I can't pronounce the name, the brand, I'm not sure. But I always like getting brushes in the bag because that's just like a really, really good deal. I'm now going to put mascara on my lower lash line. Ooh, just to kind of complete the look, even though you probably won't be able to tell. The mascara that I used today was just the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Once again, I'm using this up before I use my full-size products because that makes sense, right? Ooh, this month was a good month, let me tell you, because I got something from Huda Beauty, and this is a lip gloss, but you guys, like, can we just take a second to talk about this packaging? Like, stunning. And this is how it came in my Ipsy bag. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is a full-size product. I mean, I've never bought anything from Huda Beauty, but I've, you know, heard about it and stuff like that. And this, to me, definitely looks like a full-size product, right? So, like, this was just really exciting. I am gonna say I was a little bummed that I got this shade, though, because this is like an iridescent sheer lip gloss. Initially, I was bummed because I was looking at the other colors that they had, and one of them was like an orange shade, like a burnt orange, and I kind of wish I would have gotten that one. But I think that this kind of took me out of my comfort zone, so it's probably good that I did get it. I don't have any color on my lips or anything like that right now, so I'm just going to apply this by itself so you can see it. So hopefully you saw whenever I was applying that, it actually has like a duochrome. You can kind of see that in the tube a little bit. You can kind of see the iridescence, but it has definitely, like, this looks white in the tube, but whenever you're first putting it on, it actually gives off a pink sheen, which is very interesting because I feel like a lot of lip glosses, it kind of just gives you like a glossy look, which is fine. Sometimes that's what you're looking for. I personally actually don't wear lip glosses that much. I'm not sure if they even market, they market this as a lip strobe, but to me, I would describe it as a lip gloss. But it doesn't really have too much of a scent. It's not overly sticky, and this is just it by itself. As I mentioned, I didn't have any color on my lips, and I just kind of wanted to show it by itself. This is a really pretty color, but another reason why I was kind of a little bummed that I didn't get a different shade, because I definitely get in a rut, as I'm sure you can tell. I really like maroon or like purpley colors on my lips this time of year, so I wouldn't wear it by itself this time of year, but this would be a really, really pretty spring or summer lip gloss for sure. But then I also kind of just wanted to show this with a color underneath because, I mean, you know, it can also be a good lip topper, so you could either wear it by itself or as a lip topper. So this is what it looks like by itself, nice and pretty, has kind of a duochrome. So now I'm going to apply it with a lipstick or a lipstick underneath. So I'm just gonna start with lining my lips. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 lip liner in the shade Rush. I believe this is Rush. Yes, this is Rush. And then over top of that, I'm just gonna put this Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Back Talk. And as you can see, this has a matte finish, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that lip strobe over top of it so you can kind of see how this would look with a lipstick underneath. Okay, so like stunning. This is not normally my look that I go for, and as I mentioned, I would prefer a deeper color this time of year, but this is really, really pretty. And also, since this is pretty sheer slash kind of pinkish, this would actually go well over top of a lot of lip shades. This is just the one that I picked up. So it's really, really pretty. I really am so glad that I got this, and especially that it's like full size, or at least I'm pretty sure it's full size. Definitely a win. And then the last thing that I have to mention are actually 2 sheet masks. And I love that, okay, so you get 5 beauty products, but they treat this as one, even though it's 2 sheet masks. So that's really, really cool. They are by the brand Timeless Beauty Bar, and I got a Glam and Glow sheet mask and then also a Up in the Clouds sheet mask. And they say that this one is for hydrating and refreshing, the Up in the Clouds one. And then the Glam and Glow, obviously, as you can the name implies, is for a brightening and revitalizing. And I just believe that these are really good for this time of year as it's getting a little colder. I actually have oily skin, but it does, you know, obviously it's still gonna get dried out this time of year because of the colder weather and that kind of thing. I also just posted, I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this video, but I just posted a mask video that I will leave linked down below. I show you 3 masks that I love. You should check that out. But yeah, I always love whenever I get sheet masks. I've mentioned this before because I don't really buy them too much anymore, because every now and then I'll just occasionally get them in my Ipsy Bag subscription. And it's not like I use 2 every week or anything like that. I do try to use them ever so often, because as I mentioned in the mask video, I do like taking care of my skin, and I believe that it's definitely something that's good to invest in. And I think that my skin texture and my skin just in general has improved, but I always love whenever I get these sheet masks. So yeah, this was a really good month, especially because 2 of the brands, like I got something from Huda Beauty and also something from the Balm, which are both really good brands. And then also I was very happy about this translucent powder. As I mentioned, my e.l.f. powder is kind of running low, and I always love whenever I get a brush, and I always love whenever I get sheet masks. So this was a winter month for sure. I highly recommend using Ipsy if you haven't used it yet. As I mentioned, it's only $10 a month, and I think that they do a pretty good job at the products that you get. It's always super exciting to see. What was your favorite thing that you got from your Ipsy bag this month if you subscribe to it? I'm always curious to see what other people get. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. As I mentioned, I post beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.